welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing part 2 of my Imats haul. Actually, I was like so nervous that I wouldn't have enough for part 2 that I actually have more in part 2 than I had in part 1. So I didn't actually say this in the first video, but what Imats is it stands for the International Makeup Artist Trade Show, and anybody can go. You pretty much just buy a ticket, and then when you get there, there's like super great discounts on a bunch of really great items, higher end items. I really took Imats as an opportunity to try out newer items or like brands that I hadn't actually heard of, and you'll see a lot of that in this video. But if you're new to my channel, then welcome to my channel. Make sure before you leave you do not forget to subscribe down below, and if you like haul videos, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I know this one's going to be really long, so I'll go ahead and get into it. I love you guys, and if you'd like to see what I picked up at Imats part 2, then just keep watching. Okay, so the first day that I was at Imats, at the very end of the day, I went by the Nigel's booth, and I did not realize that they had like some serious discounts on really high-end items. Like they had Kevyn Aucoin, Galactic Cosmetics. So anyways, they were pretty much sold out of most of the things that I really wanted. And whenever I got there on day 2, I was like, that's the first place that we're going. So anyways, whenever I got there, the second day that we were there, it was just me and my boyfriend that day, bless his heart. But we went straight to Nigel's. That was the first booth we stopped at. So here is what the little Nigel's bag looks like. The first thing that I picked up, I'm actually really excited to try. It is by Kevyn Aucoin, and it is the Skin Enhancer. It looks like this. So the girl at the booth pretty much said that you could use it either as a concealer or you could even use it as a foundation. It comes in this really pretty like red packaging, and then in the inside, this stuff is super thick. It looks like this. It's at Sephora, and as always, I'll leave every single thing that I talk about linked down below. But it's at Sephora. I actually think that I got like a little bit of a darker color than I should have, because I was like, oh, I'm so tan, because I had just self-tanned that day. But yeah, this at Imats was $28 and regular price is $48, so you got about $20 off, which is a pretty good deal. I mean, I was excited about it. I really wish now, like looking back at it, that I would have actually got a few more things from Kevyn Aucoin, because they had his big like eyeshadow palette. Anyways, I also picked up some Hourglass stuff. I picked up 2 of the Hourglass ambient lighting palettes. These were on sale for $35, I think, which is a pretty good steal. And I actually already own this, so I picked this up for a future giveaway. As I said in my last giveaway, I think my next one I'm going to try to do 2 winners, so these may possibly be in that. So that's pretty much everything that I picked up at Nigel's, and then we headed over to Lunatic Cosmetics. Their packaging's kind of crazy. I really want to try one of their lipsticks, and I picked up the color RPG, and it looks like this. It looks like a little bullet. So here is what that looks like, and again, that is RPG by Lunatic Cosmetics. A really pretty color, really creamy. I'm excited to test out the formula from them, and that was the only thing I picked up. So I kind of like hopped around to different booths on day 2, because I was like, okay, I need to try stuff that I've never tried before. Part 1, or like day 1, you know, I was just like filling out the sales and stuff. So the next booth that we went to was the Naked booth, the Naked Cosmetics, I believe it's called, and they had some really pretty pigments. I've actually never heard of them until Imats, so I was really excited to see what all they had. Here's how the pigments come. They look like this. And I got 2 different stacks. I got the Sierra Nevada, and then the other pack that I purchased was the Urban Rustic Collection. So I'll take a few of these out possibly and swatch them for you. I really like the Urban Rustic one, because I think that a lot of those colors will like really get me out of my box. Okay, so they come in little pots. This is Urban Rustic, the number 3 in that pot. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. They're pigments, so I'm trying to like put them on as best as I can. So that is the number 3 in the rustic one. Let me grab a few other ones. That's the number 4 in the Urban Rustic collection, and I think these would be beautiful like with Fix Plus, and they would probably show up a lot better than me just like dabbling them on my hand. But like I said, I just wanted to show them to you because I was really excited. And then I'll show you number 6, which looks really pretty as well. So that's the number 6. So very beautiful colors. They had a sale where if you bought 2 of the huge stacks, they were $50. I can't remember exactly how much those run for. So each stack had 6 pigments, so I got a total of 12 between both stacks. So I'm really happy. I'm really excited to do some tutorials with these. I think they're going to be beautiful, and I can't wait, like I said, to use them with Fix Plus, because the camera is just not picking up like how pretty pretty they are, but they are gorgeous, especially that like green color. Oh my gosh, I really like it. So after we went to the Naked Cosmetics booth, it was really close to the Lady Moss, so I went ahead and grabbed some lashes. I know, more lashes, right? But I love their Goddess lashes. They look exactly like House of Lashes, and they're actually a lot less expensive. So the deals that they had there, and I'll show you what the Goddess looks like. They look like this. And they're normally, I think, $7 a piece, $6.99, and they had 4 for $20. And they also had a few other styles that I'll show you that were 5 for $20. So I picked up quite a few of those. So for instance, this is the style 202, really pretty, very spaced apart. Then they had this is the Ari, I hope I'm saying that right, probably not, but that's that style. And then they had the number 101, which look like this. So really, really pretty styles. I'm like officially stacked for lashes, probably for the rest of the year. I also picked up a lash glue from them as well, just to try it out. But yeah, pretty much I bought a bunch of the Goddess lashes and then some of the other ones. And they just had like clear bags. I really wanted to get, they have a really bomb organizers that are really inexpensive, but I was like, I don't know, I'm gonna get that home because my suitcase was already like slam packed, so I just went ahead and passed on those, but I think I might order some of them online. Then we headed over to Voss, and by the time that I got there on day 2, like all of the glitters that I originally wanted were sold out, and so were the liquid lipstick. So I ended up picking up her new highlight palette. It's the Voss Pro, and it's a highlight palette. It has 3 highlights in it. I'm not going to swatch this because I may possibly end up doing a review, but really, really, really cute packaging, and I'm really excited to try it out. I also picked up one for you guys, so I'm going to try to incorporate some stuff into giveaways hopefully very soon. Okay, then I did go to Name's day 1 and then also day 2. And I went right before we left to go home while we were out in LA because they gave everybody like a 20% discount, and I wanted to go see what Name's was about because I'd never been. So I kind of basically threw everything from Name's in this huge bag that I got. So it's gonna be a lot of stuff. I don't even like know where to start. So I'm just gonna like put it on the ground and start grabbing stuff out. Day 1 at Name's, I first went and I wanted to check everything out. So Name's pretty much had everything 40% off but Makeup Forever, unless you were a Pro card holder. So, and I'm not. So pretty much everything was 40% off. They have Bobbi Brown, Stila, Beauty Blender, Lorac, Flutter Lashes. They had Lime Crime, Galactic, Smashbox, lot, Too Faced, and Makeup Forever. So pretty much I went balls to the wall and got all kinds of stuff. So the first thing I knew I wanted, because I last year religiously watched hauls from Imats to like figure out what I wanted to get, and I thought this pack was such a good deal. So the beauty blenders actually retail for, I think it's $19.99 or $19 a piece. This set actually included 6 of them, and it came with the Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser, which I think is $20 or so, for 60 bucks for everything. I love beauty blenders. They're like a holy grail for me, so I was like, yes, gotta have it. Put it in the bag. Like, that was one of the first things I purchased that day. So while I'm over here talking about how much I love beauty blenders, the girl that was at the booth was like, oh, you know, have you tried the little beauty blender? And I said no, and I had glitter on my eyes that day. So she pretty much sold me. She told me that it would probably be really good to wet the little mini beauty blender and put the glitter on your lid, of course after you put on primer. But anyways, you could get 2 of the little mini ones for I think $14, or you could get this set right here for $35, and it came with a little beauty blender. So I went ahead and picked this up. This was like their deal of the day. It came with a pink beauty blender, a purple, a black, and then one of the mini ones, and then the beauty blender cleanser, but it's the liquid. So I thought that was a really good deal. So yeah, I probably should not have to buy beauty blenders for like a year. I'm very stocked up on those for a while, and I'm really happy because all of mine were like beaten and about to fall apart and gross, so I'm glad that I have new ones. And the Name's like booth center, whatever, it was like a little booth, and it had like a bunch of different stands, so we kind of like went in a circle. So right beside Beauty Blender was Laura Mercier, and I went ahead and picked up her loose setting powder. They were like almost apparently sold out when I purchased it, or maybe the girl told me that. But it was 40% off, and it's the translucent setting powder that I actually put under my eyes to set my powder. Looks like this. and I'm almost out of mine, so I was like, okay, 40% off, sold, put it in my bag. I also went through the Too Faced line there, and I picked up the chocolate bar palette. So in my tutorial with the newest one, the Bonbons palette, I told y'all that I did not have the original, and everybody told me like, you have to get it. So as soon as I saw that it was there, I was really excited, and it was 40% off. So here's what it looks like. I love these palettes. They smell like chocolate, so I was of course sold whenever one, y'all told me that I needed it, and two, it was 40% off. My favorite out of all the chocolate bar palettes is the semi-sweet, and so since they were having such a good sale, I went ahead and picked up 2 of the semi-sweets, so I'm going to be putting those in a giveaway as well. But really good deals from Too Faced, and I picked up a Better Than Sex mascara. This is like my favorite mascara, and if I could take it back, I probably would have purchased a few more to keep like on the side for backup, because I love that mascara. Then at Smashbox, I picked up 2 things. I picked up the Studio Skin foundation. I think it was Jaclyn Hill, like not this year but the previous year, in her favorites video had this foundation, and I've always wanted to try it. So here's what it looks like. It's supposed to be really natural looking, and I'll have to keep you guys updated on if I like it or not. What I'm thinking about doing is filming like a first impression try on tutorial, and just like use a lot of the new stuff that I purchased, because a lot of the stuff, like, I've never used these brands, like the Naked Cosmetics. I got some stuff from Galactic, like stuff that I've never used. I would really like to try out and do like a first impression video. And then I also purchased the Smashbox 24-hour photo finish primer. So I've been wanting to try this out. You know, I use Painterly all the time. I can't get away from it, but I've actually heard a lot of really good things about this. So if I was gonna choose one to use, I thought I might as well go ahead and get this one while it was at Imats. I also picked up 2 of the Magnificent Metal Full Finish eyeshadows by Stila, and they look like this. I'm not going to take these out because I think they would be really messy. So I got the color Metallic Gilded Gold, and then I also picked up the Comics Copper. So gold and copper colors, which I gravitate to. But I thought these would be really awesome to try, and I think they're pretty expensive. They were $19 at the booth, so they're 40% off, however much that is. And then I also picked up 2 of their liquid lipsticks. I picked up the color Carmelo and Chanty. So here's what these 2 look like. This is the color Carmelo, and then this is Chanty. It's like a really pretty dark purple. And then I also went to Galactic, like I said, so I'm really excited. We don't have Galactic around here, so I was really happy that I could like put my hands on their products, that way I could kind of test them and swatch them. So they had some of their liquid lipsticks, and I picked up quite a few. I picked up 3, but I've lost the packaging to this one. The first one's going to be the color Posh, and let me tell you guys, I was at the Galactic booth and I was like swatch and I literally like swatched probably all the colors, and I got distracted. I was walking around looking at other stuff, and when I came to another booth and it was time for me to swatch something else on my hand, I asked the lady at the booth if she could hand me like a tissue or whatever to wipe it off. I could not get the lipsticks off. Like, I was having to scrub my hand because they were like already in stay mode. So I really like that, especially if they're going to last a long time. So this is the color Posh by Galactic. Really pretty color. If I could go back, I really wish I would have picked up more colors of these because I'm really excited about them. I also picked up the color Divine. So that right there is the color Divine. Really pretty. I believe they actually launched a new lipstick at Imats too, and it was called Seductive, or I think this one's a new one, but here is what that one looks like. Seductive, very pretty like plum color. Then I also picked up a Skin Glow from them and 2 of their eyeshadows that I wanted to try out. So the Skin Glow, I believe it's like a cream, but it looked really pretty, and it is in the color Glamorous, and here's what their packaging looks like. Like, how cute is that? So if you open it up, here's what it looks like. It's like a really pretty like pink color. I'll go ahead and swatch this. Hopefully you guys can see it because it is cream. So it's like really like, oh yes, it's so pretty. I hope that this is like showing up as good as it looks in person, but it just looks like you were like wet glow. So that's that. And then I picked up 2 colors for the eyeshadows, Ballet and Skin. So here is the color Skin right here. The other color, it's more of like a plum color, and I'll go ahead and swatch them for you. So there are those 2 colors right there. I'm really excited to use those and let you guys know what I think. And gosh, that highlight. Yes. I'm liking that. And I'll show you guys the stuff I got like the very last day toward the end of the haul. But then we went over to Eye Candy. Eye Candy? Yeah, Eye Candy. And I got this little bag. So they had little glitters and I wanted to try some out because you know I have been obsessing over glitters lately. So I picked up, like, this is the color Honey Drop. You may or may not be able to see it. This is Honey Drop. It's like a really pretty gold. Pretty much I just like grabbed a couple different colors. I got like a really nice like a red pink color and then a rose gold. But they had this set right here. I think it was $40 and it came with 6 of the glitters, a like liquid adhesive, and a brush. Next up was Friends Beauty, and they had a bunch of different brands there, but I really wanted to try out the Jouer highlighter. So they had a little 3-pack like this and it was $30 for all 3, and I think they retail for $20 a piece. So I was like, okay, now or never, let's go ahead and try them out. And they're cream highlighters, and I've actually never used a cream highlights. I don't know why I went like crazy with cream highlights at Imats, but hopefully I'll use them. I think these actually also like connect, so you can like intertwine them. So this one is like the more gold color right here. Oh, yeah, those are pretty. I actually didn't even swatch these at Imats because I saw a lot of people talk about them. So I wanted to go ahead and just give them a go. That is the more white gold color, Camellia, I believe is what it's called. Oh yeah, really pretty. And then the last one is Champagne. Wow, those look really nice. That's Champagne right here at the end. But you know, they're cream highlighters, so they probably would give more of like a subtle look than like the Anastasia ones that are like bam in your face. But I'm really excited to try those as well. I'm like really excited, I keep saying that. So then the last booth of the day was Tarte Cosmetics, and I decided that I was going to try one of their liquid lipsticks. So the big thing at the Tarte Cosmetics booth was the fact that they had 2 things that were not released to the public yet, and they were just at Imats. So this is one of them. It is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Skin Twinkle, and it's a highlighter. I actually wasn't going to get this, but I can't remember who it was. One of my followers on Instagram tagged me and was like, please get this so you can review it, so that way I know if I want to get it or not. So here's what the packaging looks like. So yeah, girl, you're the only reason I got this. This is what it looks like. I'm going to show you guys what the inside looks like, but I'm going to do a review because I think that it doesn't actually release until March, so I'm going to do like a full review on it, swatches and all. But here's what it looks like. It's really, really pretty. I really like the swatches, but I do want to see like how it wears throughout the day. And it's a pretty big size. It actually wasn't on sale. It was $42, and I guess the reason why is because it was like exclusive to Imats. So then I picked up a liquid lipstick and a lip crayon. So I picked up Namaste as the liquid lipstick. So this is the color Namaste. I only picked up one color because I didn't want to get it home and not like it, and I've never tried the formula before. Also, I've heard like kind of mixed reviews about it, so I'll keep you updated on my thoughts. Then I picked up the Later Grim lip liner, which was really pretty. These lip liners, like, I like them. They're really, really creamy. So here's what that one looks like. And again, that is Later Grim. So then I was actually gifted the shadow shields. They look like this. And what they are is it's just a shield that you can put under your shadow. So it's going to prevent fallout. And then also, she also said that it would be really great to put like right here for like a cut crease, which I've never done a cut crease, so I've really been wanting to try one of those out, so I think those will be perfect. Also grabbed the RCMA No Color Powder. Kathleen Lights raved about this, and then it like sold out everywhere. It was really, really inexpensive. I think it was $8 there, so she said it was a lot better, or she liked it a lot better than the Laura Mercier, so we shall see, because I really do like that one. Okay, so the very last day that we were there, we got up super early, and I was like, babe, our hotel's near Morphe Brushes, and I really wanted to go there just to see it in person. So yeah, I went there. So while I was there, I picked up one of the 350 palettes, and they had like a 1-person limit, so I may be throwing this in a giveaway, but while I was there, I was like, why don't I just go ahead and get it? And then I also picked up 2 other things. I picked up the Jeffree Star lip scrub. It's in the, not shade, it's in the scent Strawberry Gum, and it smells so good. And then I also picked up his nude lipstick, and here's what the packaging looks like. It's super, super cute, and it's pink, and it's a really like nude, like when it says I'm nude, like it is nude. So here's what that looks like. I would probably have to pair that with like a darker liner because I'm typically not into that nude of a lip. And then after we went there, we kind of like rode around for a little bit. We went and saw the Hollywood sign, and then I had the 20% off Namie's coupon, so I was like, babe, please take me to Namie's. I'd never been there before. So when we were in there, I was like so excited for you guys that live in California. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so jealous because they had so much. I was like running through there like a kid at a candy store, and I picked up a few things. So I picked up 2 of the Makeup Forever lip liners. I picked up the shade 4C and 1C. So they're both pretty nude lip liners. 4C is right here, it's the darker one, and then the other one is right here, it's the lighter one. And I really like Makeup Forever liners. I think they're really great. And then I also wanted to pick up one of the NARS liners. Last time I placed an order at NARS, I was so bummed that I forgot that they have El Agua like on their website. They don't have it in Sephora, and everyone raves about this lip liner. So it's like a purple. I wasn't expecting that, but I wanted to try it out because everybody loves it, so it's right there. I think this would look really great with the shade Anna, which is actually one of their lipsticks. So there you go. And then while I was at Namie's, they also actually had Anastasia like cheaper than when I got it at Imats. So I picked up another one of her 8 packs of her eyeshadows. So like I said in the first video, I'm going to be doing like a full review on these. And then also while I was out there, we went through a Macy's impulse store because they didn't have these at Namie's, but I purchased both of the glow kits. I'm actually wearing one of them today, if you can see it, but I'll show you what they look like, but I'm not going to swatch them right now. So this is That Glow, and these are $40, I believe, and they're humongous. So I mean, look at the size of that for $40. Like, normally a highlight of that size is like $40 by itself. So this is the That Glow. They're really, really pretty too, and I love them. I really want to like pop them out and put them in a Z palette, so hopefully they will all fit in like a big, large one, or, you know, 2 of the smaller ones. And this is the other one. It's called Gleam, but it's really pretty. So this is more like pink tones, and the other one, of course, is like bronze, and then, you know, glowy. But yeah, I'm really liking the highlight today. Today was the first day using them, but I'm going to do like a review on her shadows and her new highlighters because it was like really my first time trying her eyeshadows. But that's going to complete part 2 of my Imats haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then like I said, make sure to thumbs it up. And one more thing for everybody I met at Imats, I put this in like the life update video, but thank you guys so much for coming up to me and taking pictures with me. Imats was like the best 2 days of my life, and I had a ball. So I'm really excited. I want to go back super soon. And yeah, that's going to be it. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!